We are fast approaching the one-year mark in the Sebastian Rogers case. While many of us continue to raise awareness for him by sharing his face and information online, his mother and stepfather, Chris Proudfoot, have been pretty scarce. They kept out of the media eye and rather allowed their private investigator, SF Investigates, to do interviews. Many can't comprehend the behavior of Katie Proudfoot. She cares more about what people think and say about her than about screaming Sebastian's name from the rooftops. Majority, if not all the interviews she did, Chris Proudfoot was right there by her side, doing most of the speaking. Katie said very little. Well, now we've got news that the Proudfoots will be speaking out, and their new interview will be released on the Wednesday, the 26th of February. This was reported on WSMV News Channel. Why are they speaking out now? Online sleuths have questions about the video their private investigator released. Is he releasing things to shift the narrative to show that it's possible that could be Sebastian, and he just ran away from home? The timing sure is interesting, just days before the Proudfoots interview. In this video we see a person wearing dark clothing, just like what Sebastian was described to be wearing when he vanished, running in the middle of the night. Police debunked it immediately, saying that they had the footage 72 hours after Sebastian vanished. It is irrelevant to the case. This prompted even more questions from the Proudfoot PI, asking police whether they accounted for both individuals, the dog walker and the other person running away. He called police statements dismissive and ambiguous, and like many of us, are calling for police to give us a proper briefing.
New video that the family of Sebastian Rogers and a private investigator helping them with his cause believe could be significant in the search for this missing 16-year-old. Our Holly Thompson first broke the story at 3 o'clock and asked the private investigator why he believes this is so significant.
The private investigator is helping Katie and Chris Proudfoot search for their son, Sebastian Rogers, who vanished so far without a trace from his home. That was almost a year ago. The family hired Steve Fisher late last year to take on Sebastian's case. Now, Steve says the video they're focused on now could be a break in the case. He says if you look closely, it shows a person in dark clothing in Sebastian's neighborhood right around 12:17 a.m., the night Sebastian disappeared. He says that person appears to hide behind a car when someone walks the dog nearby. Then that person takes off in the opposite direction. I asked Steve how significant this video is, video the public has never seen.
So what we found, we went through over 100 hours of surveillance, and it wasn't until the third pass through the surveillance that we even spotted this person. Is this person accounted for? Does law enforcement know who this individual is? Do they even know about this person in the video? And if they do, have they accounted for who that is?
Steve told us the TBI also had a copy of this video. We reached out to them asking why they never released it. Now, there is still an active Amber Alert out for Sebastian. Hundreds of hours have been pouring into finding him. Ground searches, drone mapping, the use of scent dogs, and the scouring of surveillance video. So what's next in the search? I asked Steve that question, and you can see where he says they will soon focus their search in the WSMV4 News app. The family did sit down with me one-on-one. I'll have that full story for you on the day 1 year ago that Sebastian went missing.